I got a question, man.
What you got?
What up?
All
What
right.
you got?
So what's worse, finding out your girl got an OnlyFans, or finding out that she only makes $7 a month off the OnlyFans? Like nobody's fucking with her.
That's tough. Tough on a lot of fronts, my guy.
Like,
Well, I guess if she got the OnlyFans, but if she only makes $7
is bad.
That mean ain't nobody seen it.
Yeah, nigga.
That's the silver lining.
Have it
So,
only.
Like, you would rather her have like OnlyFans, but she like nobody's fucking with it. Like that would be demoralizing.
No. What I'm saying is like she could come around and you could like be like, look, your shit huff. Ain't nobody fucking with you.
Nigga, no. Nigga, because she can have an OnlyFans selling like feet or some shit. So nigga, if she got an OnlyFans, nigga, real shit, nigga, if she got an OnlyFans and she selling feet and she clearing, you know what I'm saying, 15, 20K a month, nigga, we could talk on the foot pitch, nigga.
Having an undercover OnlyFans is cheating, G. Fuck all that shit you talking about.
I don't know. Wait, back to what Joff is saying though, nigga. If she can make 20K off the feet pics, nigga, I'm putting the oil on.
What we talking about, nigga? Fuck is we talking about?
OnlyFans is not just for explicit content. First of all,
right?
What OnlyFans you watching? Nigga?
No, it's not, bro.
Hold on, G. This nigga, this is Batty Hood.
Right,
nigga, I got so much I got so much feedback behind the Batty Hub, nigga. Like the enlightenment was real.
Hey, bro.
You put a lot of niggas on, man.
But somebody from this podcast put me on that.
It was me, but I didn't know when the refresh rate was. I'll tell them myself. I didn't know when the fucking refresh happened.
Yeah. Nigga, but for real though, like the OnlyFans, nigga, like knowing that ain't nobody fucking with your girl OnlyFans, that kind of put you in the mindset that your girl pretty weak, G. Like, so it's like.
Herself.
Nah, what
you
the
trying to
marketing
find
gotta do?
Silver
Nigga, you don't gotta market smut, nigga.
Yes,
Fuck is you talking about?
Yes, you do.
Nigga, smut is smut, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Especially if it's free smut.
Y'all gonna have me going into the
go into your deep dive, nigga.
Bro.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
I'm gonna just say this on the
give us your
sites,
synopsis.
On the free sites, the OnlyFans models give free stuff to the porn hubs and all them free sites, the X tubes and all them X hams, all that shit. They dropped a little 30-second clips on there to funnel people to their OnlyFans pages. So if she only got a few views on OnlyFans, it's because she don't know how to market herself. That's the real.
I thought that was the reason behind Instagram. I thought that was
because
you created Instagram following, right? Then you drop some little scandalous pics, and then that's where you direct the niggas to the OnlyFans, assuming, right?
I mean, that is the blueprint, fan. Look, I'm gonna be honest.
That's the blueprint, right?
That's for the models. That's for the models' turn only.
Even for the smut actresses.
the regular chicks that's just looking to get some viewers that's just come out of nowhere trying to build up they gotta throw free shit on all the free porn sites to get people to come.
No,
they gotta be like 30 seconds of just fire.
They throw snippets on Twitter.
Check their stuff out.
They throw snippets on Twitter, and then that's
Twitter
supposed to draw in people to the OnlyFans. Because I mean,
but
if
the
they
stuff
was
on Twitter is going on Pornhub and all them porn sites too.
Can I ask a question real quick?
All right, go ahead.
I gotta ask. I mean, like this question is directed towards Alex, man, because like this nigga is obviously a lot more lax in his smut, nigga. Like,
let's hear it.
Like, you not ashamed of the amount of smut that you watch?
No, nigga. For what?
No, nigga.
Yeah, why would he be ashamed?
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Well, let me rephrase that. You should
Stop.
be ashamed of
I'm
knowing
about to ask y'all niggas questions.
Remember, we talking to King Panda right here, G.
Nah, nigga. I'm about to ask y'all this question. I'm about to see what the fuck y'all wavelength that. Jaffe, your old lady know you watch porn, my nigga?
Nigga, who said Jaffe watch porn?
Okay, exactly. Alex, we know your old lady know you watch porn, but John, do your lady know you watch porn?
Yeah, man, I'm the king of this house, bro. I ain't gotta hide shit.
Tell me the rules of engagement of watching porn, my nigga.
What you mean rules?
The rules of engagement.
If I'm, sitting there doing whatever the fuck it is I'm doing, urge to watch porn happens, nigga, I'm gonna go on my phone and I'm gonna find some acceptable porn to watch.
Damn, G, you gotta watch porn on your phone, G. You don't even get to be on
I'm gonna be
laptop
honest
or
with
the,
you.
or the,
I
or
feel
the
like
tablet.
if you,
G.
I feel like if
nobody
you,
watching porn on laptop.
let me just tell you something. Yeah, if you watch porn on a laptop,
what is
you next
Yeah,
level,
bro.
like
Yeah, like-
next
like,
level
yeah,
creep,
that-
G.
like
Nigga need a full
You next level creep, yeah,
you next level creep. You watch it from a laptop, bro.
yeah,
Every-
yeah.
I'm asking questions, man, because like, look, to this day, my wife knows I don't watch porn, G.
So y'all niggas gotta
That's
lie about
cap,
watching
nigga.
porn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look,
Of course
y'all
it's
ain't-
lying
cap.
for?
Of course it's cap.
What
I
you
ain't said I'm
lying
lying.
for?
I'm not
Y'all
saying
ain't
I'm
blind.
lying.
Every one of us has
Nigga,
an
if you think
appreciation
she
for
don't
beautiful
think you
women.
watch porn, nigga, you
Maybe she don't.
naive, bro.
Maybe she don't. Hey, man.
Nigga, Joffrey never said he don't watch porn.
But he
nigga,
never said he
asked me a
did.
direct
You
question.
ain't never said you did either.
Hey,
I'm with
you know
it.
what
I'm
I'm saying?
with it, man.
I'm a grown man, G. You know what
Y'all
I'm
got
saying?
me out here with the
What's the stigma behind it, though, man?
There shouldn't be a stigma, man. It's
Yeah.
Like, is fantasizing about other women cheating, G?
it ain't. It's getting your
No.
rocks off, G. You ain't fantasizing about them other women. You fantasizing about the act, my nigga.
I need a woman in here, G.
I mean, we say it every week, man. Whenever one
Nah,
of you young
nigga.
ladies
Here's
is
the
ready
thing.
to come
Here's
on
the
the
thing.
show
Let
and
me
talk,
ask this question.
I need a woman.
but
to answer this question.
the invitation is open. Like
Let me ask you this question.
we approach our wives, our misses, and with this, and none of them take us up on it, man. But the invitation is there. These conversations that we have, like whatever y'all ready, y'all can call in, phone in, hit us underneath in the comments. Put your hand up, volunteer, because we need the feedback on this shit.
What you
No
got, John?
way.
Bree is ready and willing to come back. She
No.
tell me every week she should have been a part of that conversation.
No
So,
way.
Call your
porn.
sister real quick,
Feedback.
G. Call
No
your sister
way.
real quick.
No way. Porn is
let me
worse
see
than
if I
going
can
to
get
strip
on the
club.
horn.
No way.
You said what?
You talking about fantasizing about women? There's no way
No
you can
way
say
is porn.
porn. Yeah, porn can't be worse in terms of
No,
fantasizing about women in the strip club.
But porn is super intimate, my nigga.
How is it intimate?
What you mean? Are
Hey.
you sitting there watching porn with the door open, or you locking that bitch?
Is somebody home or not?
It don't. That's what I'm saying. You answer
Nigga,
that question.
are we really starting
No,
our show
no,
2 weeks in a
no.
row with smut, G? This
Listen
is
to your
low
boy.
hanging fruit, my
No,
nigga.
man, because this is something I be having to ask questions behind this shit, man. Because like you always feel some kind of way about watching smut, but you want to act like you the king of your castle. Is you locking the door or not?
No.
And you have to.
First
He got
off, first
kids.
off,
He got kids
That's
walking
what I'm
around
saying.
there.
It's intimate, nigga.
first off, look,
Intimate.
I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm watching porn and it's just me and the wife at home, I hope she catch me, man. We could take this to the next
Exactly.
level.
Exactly.
Fuck is you saying, fam?
So y'all niggas is doing
I
the
want to
porn
be
on-
caught,
on-
man.
He said, "I want to be."
Have you
caught."
been caught before?
Nah, man. I need to, I need
Nasty
to turn
bastard.
the volume up, man. I want to be
Nah,
caught,
G.
man.
No, geez.
Nah, G.
Not at all, my guy.
Nah, fam.
All right, man.
Everybody want to plead the fifth on this one. John, you got us
I
here,
ain't
nigga.
playing shit.
Nah,
like,
it's nothing to
Well, then
plead.
talk your shit, Alex. What the fuck we talking
Man.
about?
John over here
I
trying to
locked
straddle
the
this
door.
fence. He tried to straddle
But
this fence.
I got little girls, bro, so I can't be.
No,
That's
look,
different, bro.
look. You
Well, it
know,
ain't different, but
you
G,
know
this
when
a
your
pause-
kids
this a
are going to
pausable
be
moment,
into the room or not like that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to set boundaries. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, nigga. When I was growing up, I didn't go in my parents' room. Them niggas could have had dead bodies in there. All right. I was never allowed in my folks' room. I don't know what the fuck they did in there, and
Nigga,
I
that's
frankly
a
don't
fact.
want to know. All right. So I'm establishing those boundaries now. There's no reason for my kids to be in my room at all.
G, could you imagine
yeah,
your
true.
shorties walk in to catch you with your meat out, G?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's what I'm
God.
saying, man.
hey, that's on them. They should have knocked.
What?
What? What?
Hey, you
Nigga,
gotta knock
that
on the
trauma
door,
is
bro.
real, nigga. No, Joe.
I need.
No.
I
Y'all
need a
barging
woman
y'all
perspective,
parents' rooms when
man.
y'all was kids? Or
No.
y'all
My
had to
mama
knock on
slapped the
door
shit
with-
out of me,
Yeah,
nigga. Fuck you talking
definitely.
You
about?
better knock on the door,
Like-
and you got nothing to worry about.
Is watching porn like a form of cheating? Like,
No,
hit me out, my
Form of
niggas.
cheating.
Hit me out, my niggas. If you knew your girl was Google searching BBC, nigga, all fucking day, nigga.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
or like big Asian monster cocks or some shit behind your
Something
back,
that
man.
wasn't something
Right,
that
something
wasn't
that
aligned with you.
This
Something
is
that
a
one
weirdly specific
No,
search.
nigga.
Right.
This is
Nigga, I just go to the
weirdly.
porn site
Hey,
and then just kind of.
Nigga, y'all don't search
No,
y'all
I
porn
definitely-
specifically, nigga.
It
Like,
gotta be Ebony. If
what
it's
kind
not-
of
if it's
psycho
not-
are you,
If it's
nigga?
not Ebony, yeah, I'm
Nah,
not watching,
right.
it, bro.
No. I mean, well, yeah, it's got to be.
He be
Ebony.
checking for the refresh
Like,
rate. He
no.
be
Yeah,
trying to
that's
see
true,
if it's
man.
catching his eye. G.
But
Like,
the beauty about
The
Batty
refreshes.
Hub, it's only blacks and Latinas for the most part,
It's
so there's
only
not much
Latinas, though.
filtering I need to do.
Gee,
Nah,
the
that's
blacks
okay.
don't be on Batty Hub like that.
No, you gotta go.
It's-
It's a different tab.
you gotta go
to.
deep in the trenches,
Yeah.
nigga. Because
Yeah.
Well,
bro.
Jaffe ain't in the trenches like that. G. I'm very surface, my nigga. Jaffe is definitely into the
Click the little
Ebony
3 bars,
Slim fix,
hit
G.
the categories, right?
y'all ain't gonna avoid my question.
What's
Okay, ask the question.
If your old lady is openly searching for some shit that's not you, you ain't gonna feel no way about that.
I won't. Me personally,
Wow.
I won't.
Why?
What you mean? Why?
Why?
Like, are we gonna go out on a limb and fantasizing ain't cheating, and in a form of cheating,
What was
It's
that?
not-
fantasizing?
It's not.
I don't think so.
No.
The act is cheating.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can fantasize all the fuck you want.
Not
Now,
look,
saying.
if she
hey,
make contact, with
let's
some
do
nigga she
this.
met
Let's do this.
online and like that's cheating, yeah.
But see,
just
this
watching
this
some
getting us
porn,
into a
like,
conversation
no.
we could have later on in the show. We definitely can expand on this conversation.
But you wanna know some of the weirdest shit though?
What's that?
You got to be a different kind of level freak to put comments under porn videos, my nigga.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, those niggas.
Yeah. Them niggas. Hey, the
Hey,
comment
man, you see
section.
that? That nigga was-
Fire content. Keep dropping, bro.
That nigga
What?
lame. He came too fast. Like,
Yeah,
like bro, y'all
those-
niggas
those
is
guys,
weird.
man,
These
they
I
need
niggas
to
can't
be
believe
arrested.
y'all niggas got us here again,
You
man.
got to be a different.
There's
got to
be an FBI database just for niggas who make comments on any type of flicks, man. All right, like there's got to be like a special something that to log them niggas and watch them for future
Yeah,
crimes,
bro.
man.
It's all bad, man.
This nigga says all bad. Not comments under the smut,
Bro,
G.
some niggas be putting timestamps on the fucking in their comments, bro.
G. If you
That
watching
was a moment, man. It just really,
if you
resonated.
watching a porno for longer than 30 seconds, G, you're a nasty psychopath,
Oh my
Longer
nigga.
than
Like
30 seconds, I don't
yes,
know.
nigga.
I
No.
think psycho
What?
ass,
Some of them
man.
be theatrical presentations. You got to get through all the
What?
the fake acting and stuff to get to the
Yeah, what
action.
you mean, G? Sometimes you know what, man. The shorty gonna get arrested. She got to do something to get out of that jam.
No,
You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
let's definitely move away from here, nigga. I can hear all of our wives like on
Nope.
Nate don't watch porn, G.
I told y'all niggas, I don't watch that shit.
He just take 2-hour showers, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about?
Bro, I take 2 shits every morning, nigga.
2
The
hours.
first-
Yeah.
The first one and the real one, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man.
That's in that little window Alex was talking about last week, G.
7 a.m. nigga. That 7 a.m.
That
shit that
window,
Alex
bro.
take every morning.
It's that window.
Nigga, y'all motherfuckers got problems, G.
I'm not watching
real
porn
fucking
before the
problems.
sun comes up. I'll tell you that right now. So I
7
can't.
a.m. is bright and early, bro. The
I
sun
can't
is up.
subscribe to that morning shit, man.
Your kids ain't had they breakfast yet. You in there going
Nah.
Shit.
You ain't even got the shorties and cinnamon toast.
Man,
crunch,
like I
nigga.
told you, it's a window.
Dad,
The
you
first one-
spilled the toaster
the first
strudel
one
cream
off
on
the
your
stool.
fingers.
All right.
The second one ain't
All
up yet. That's the
All
window.
right. On that note,
Check the stats, we winning. When we lost, we replenished. Started last, but we finished. I just need my percentage. Outer space is the limits. Lied when they said the sky. My life like Claude, take a risk. Need my piece of the pie. Check the stats, we winning. When we lost, we replenished. Started last, but we finished. I just need my percentage. Outer space is the limits. Lied when they said the sky. My life like Claude, take a risk. Need my piece of the pie.
Check the stats, we winning. Going hard since the beginning. I took off a minute, but now I'm back in it. Like work when your vacation finished. I clean up my image, I'm grinning, cause I ain't in debt no more. I was down, now I'm up like my credit score. Got a daughter, I gotta do better for. Let's get paid off these punchlines and metaphors. Taking the steps to be wealthy. Pop Global LLC. Went from a worker to owner. The system thought I'd be a
what's
goal.
up,
Was young with
everybody?
the
You
horse.
are
I'm
now
trying to get
tuned
paid off for
into a
touring.
cloud of
Live on
smoke.
my
I'm one of your hosts, the big homie John. I'm gonna toss it to the clout butcher.
Hey man, Lord Pretty Jaffo, man. These niggas already on one, man. I don't even know what time of night it is, man. But hey, freaky. Talk to the folks, man.
It's late. That's what time it is. But I'm gonna pass it to the boy Nate, Big Nate, Nasty Nate.
man.
What we call him? What we call him this week?
No,
Ghost.
this
The
nigga Ghost,
We
G.
not doing
Holy
that.
Ghost.
We not
Holy
doing that.
Ghost, G.
And
Nate did.
now niggas gonna ask me like, why y'all calling me that shit? And I got
Come on, Ghost. James St. Patrick, nigga. Let's go, Ghost.
Anyway, it's the 50th episode, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Is this 50 G?
I might have to get it tatted.
He going. Hey, one nigga said he was gonna get it back in blood, so we ain't forgot.
Yeah. I mean, we started
man.
cut, but it's 50.
Hey, speaking of 50 G, y'all hear this nigga 50 out here suing the lady at the fucking the Medi Spa.
What she
Nah.
So Shorty is, I can't think of the Shorty name off the top of my head, but they took a picture in passing, right? On some, hey 50, I want to get a picture with you. But she uses it for her marketing, as if 50 Cent is a regular that comes to her shop to get the work done, but her shop specializes in male penis enhancement. So
I did see that.
so
What
50
50
is
was in there doing there?
no, the picture was not at her med spot. It was like at a conference or an event or some shit. You know, niggas
Oh,
like 50
okay,
Cent, because they
Yeah.
entrepreneurs, they get paid to fucking come talk at these shits. She took a picture with him and she using it for her marketing. So
The
50
plastic
suing her
surgeon
ass.
name is Angela Kogan.
Angela, yeah. So
and her business is Perfection Plastic Surgery and Med Spa.
Niggas getting dick implants, bro.
so that's what 50 fighting, G. 50 fighting the fact that, you know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
He never been there for that shit. And
Do
Shorty
you see
ass
what I'm
is
saying?
Shorty
That's what
ass
I'm
is
talking
running up a
about.
bag on niggas because they want the 50 Cent package. You know what I'm saying? Like
Literally.
literally the 50 package. You know what I'm saying? And he telling these motherfuckers, take that shit now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've never got no work done by you and it's hurting my image. He say he losing out on money and motherfuckers is questioning his credibility and his relationships are being impacted based on her posting this shit. Bitches is out here like questioning if his meat is his meat. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough,
Shit.
man.
This shit is out here bad, bro. Like
Bro,
real
niggas
bad,
really
but
getting dick implants these days,
Bro, man. All right, man.
I mean, I think everybody. I think it's a little enhancement for everybody, man. But you want to know who gonna need some enhancement or at least some new veneers? Big news from shit back home in Chicago. Shit, right, Nate?
Oh yeah,
Who
yeah.
was it? August Alsina and Tori. Get up, talk. Let's talk about that
August.
shit, man.
Man, so apparently little homie just running around here mad reckless. And rumor has it, you know, again, you know, we ain't the blog sites, man, but
Rumor has it.
rumor has it that August Alsina got snuffed by Tory Lanez over the weekend. It just so happened
Look,
to be
look at this picture right here, though,
It
nigga.
just-
Look at the picture.
it just so happened to be Jada Pinkett birthday too, just to make things, you know, just that much
Alright.
funnier.
What if she sent the hit?
That's all I can say. He got an entanglement beat down,
Like-
G.
What
It's
if she
likely.
sent the hit, man?
What if Will sent the hit?
Yeah, you know
What
I
if
mean?
Will called this young boy, G? They probably get their hair done at the same
And-
place. You know
and
what I'm
we
saying?
we know Will Smith known for snuffing niggas, G.
Uh,
But hey,
He can't put his hands on niggas no more. So, you know, he had to call in a real heavy. You know, Tory just had bitches out here dancing. You know what I'm saying?
news came out last night. Let August Alsina tell it. You know, he pretty much sunned Tory Lanez in the hallway. he pretty much sunned Tory Lanez in the hallway. And you know, Tory Lanez caught feelings behind that shit. And then
What's
let
up,
August-
cuzzy?
let
You know that's
August
not them Canadian niggas talking.
let August Alsina tell it that this nigga sucker punched him and then his security guards
Said he had about 50 goons with
stomped
him.
him out, G. You know what I'm
Shut
Man,
saying?
up
when you a
them out, G.
leprechaun, you gotta keep some swole niggas around you.
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think Tory is on a Kanye West spiral right now, but I don't think that nigga need no help to beat up a nigga like August Alsina, G.
Man, I wish you would have got that.
I did get it.
You did? Damn.
Don't do it. You already shot Megan.
knocked his ass out, Torrey? You knocked him out? Torrey said he just knocked August Alsina ass right out. One punch crushed him, son. He said one punch crushed his ass. Look at He just did that.
You know what, man? Here's my thing, man. What happened to getting your lick back? Why you get punched in the mouth and then take a picture of your bleeding lips and put it on social media?
Go straight to Instagram.
Yeah,
because that's what these niggas do. Like, we knew August Alsina was a bitch when he, like, we don't really fuck with Jada on this show, but when he dimed Jada the fuck out, nigga, that nigga showed you all the hoe you needed to see in him, bro. Like, he ain't no nigga that stand on business. So, I mean, Tory one of them niggas.
That nigga had a disastrous fall off too. August little first little album, nigga. That shit was cold as
nigga, bitch. Cold, nigga, cold.
Y'all the only two niggas who listen to it.
Hey, every song, nigga, in the vehicle, nigga, 2 o'clock in the morning, that ride home, slightly slapped, nigga. August gonna get you there, nigga.
Never listened to August Alsina like B-side.
And that let me know that y'all niggas is losing out here, man.
August was the only nigga that got snuffed over the weekend, man. So I gotta ask y'all niggas a question, man, because over the weekend he wasn't the only nigga that got snuffed. Do you think it's ever a situation where you would have to put hands on one of your ladies' family members?
Male family members?
Yes.
Of course.
There's always a time. Always.
It ain't gotta just be male family members.
For what reason?
I mean, honestly, any level of disrespect. I mean, at a certain point, you become that woman's protector. You know what I'm saying? So that what that honor that come with her, it's up to you to uphold. If you're not gonna uphold her honor like against anybody, then nigga, what are you doing? So, like, you know, brothers tend to always cross the line with their sisters. And if you, I mean, you know, first couple times, niggas, like, that's a little too much on your sister, bro. Like, that is my wife type shit. You know what I'm saying? But once you done check that nigga and let that nigga know, like, enough is enough. Like, if he keep going, then that's disrespect both ways. So, I mean, wherever it go from there, nigga, shit, it's up.
Man, woman, or child. If somebody putting their hands on my wife.
Damn, not the shorties, G. You said child?
Yeah, everybody
look.
Everybody catching hands and feet?
Everybody getting beat up behind that shit.
Facts, man. I got some big ass, like 15, 16-year-old cousins. She got some too. Ass kicked.
Fucking them all up.
Yeah, if it comes to it. I mean, the scenario is unlikely, but if a line is crossed, and it's one thing if we talk on words. Words, we can get up, we can walk away. It's her family, so she's got to set the verbal boundaries. But if it crosses to a physical standpoint, then they got to get dealt with.
Right.
So let me ask this question before we get. So what happens if you stand up for your girl and she don't got your back behind that shit because it's her family?
You get a new girl. That's all.
All right, man. So the situation we talking about. So the situation we talk about. So over, and I know we ain't gonna get these niggas no shine.
No, fuck. We here. Let's talk about.
We had already talked about the toxic relationship of Chris Rock and Blueface, right? And we done talked about her already beating up this nigga mama and sister and some other shit. And over the weekend, the tables turned and Blueface apparently snuffed her daddy. G. Is you whooping the is you now? Video did come out and the daddy did hit Blueface first, nigga. And then he got what came after it, nigga. I don't know the reason behind it, but
he probably just saw the way his daughter got treated.
Are you firing on the elder in the family, my nigga?
That's tough. I
mean, in that scenario,
the elder G.
I mean, it depend on how much respect that nigga come at me with. If that nigga, you know, talking down, like, I mean, we don't really fuck with Blueface too tough, but that nigga is a grown man. He 20, 28, whatever the fuck he is. But like, at the end of the day, nigga, you still got to come to me as a man. Like, if you talking outside the side of your neck, being disrespectful, then nigga, what fisticuffs come behind that shit?
Let me tell you something. I'm not.
The question is Blueface wrong? Is that what you?
No. He's just saying with Blueface.
Is but Blueface putting hands on the pops? Like, nigga, is there ever a time where you should?
Like this, right? I ain't gonna say who or the relationship, but I know an individual who felt like his daughter was being disrespected by the father of her child, and he tried to go the fair one with the youngin. Didn't go his way.
Fucked him up.
So he pistol whipped that nigga in the yard. All right, in front of the entire family. All right, I ain't gonna say I can't go beyond that, but I'm just saying I witnessed a nigga get pistol whipped in the yard for putting his hand on the elder. So I'm just saying,
hey,
there's
who pistol whipped too? Hold on, no. You gotta elaborate
the
on
old
that.
head pistol whipped the young nigga.
But after the young nigga, after the young nigga,
yeah, the old head went to the younger. He was like, "Hey man, you ain't finna be disrespecting my daughter like that." And some words was exchanged. I think the old head definitely threw the first punch.
The old head, the hold in.
Nah.
Nah, nigga, you kicked the shit, but he has shot you a fair one.
I understand.
And listen. If he asked for a fair one and he shot him a fair one and he took that L, I get it. Niggas shoot now.
All three of y'all got daughters. And so
grown men, we up in the scope, bro.
all I'm gonna say is this, because I don't have a daughter. Look, if y'all niggas is 60 and y'all dealing with 30-year-olds, 28-year-olds.
Oh, I got boys. I got sons for that.
Nigga, I don't.
I do
got
too.
these.
But I ain't got no. Yeah,
nigga, I ain't got to bang
your old
out.
ass whoops. That's what's gonna happen to you.
Hey,
nigga, I ain't gotta bang out.
I'm gonna up the scope.
Yeah.
And that pistol whipping, I'm definitely with that action.
Call me Pops. You live to fight of guns and butter, nigga. Guns and butter, nigga. You live to fight another day. Get up, Craig, nigga.
I have to, bro.
I
hope not, man.
Hey, I don't know how I feel about
Well, Nate,
that.
you didn't answer the question, nigga. You asked, did you answer it?
I don't know how I feel about it, man. Like I feel like
you wouldn't fight the L.
You just go straight to the pistol.
I ain't gonna let him just get his off on me. You know what I'm saying? And not do something. You know, like we gonna have to square up. At least.
So you saying you gonna square up with a nigga? You 60?
I might just put him in a full Nelson G or some shit.
All right, so then let's flip it, right? Let's go 10 years back, right? You 27 years old. You think it's a regular everyday 60-year-old that could have gave you problems?
No, hell no. That's what I just put him in a full Nelson.
You think so? You think who's this a regular everyday 60-year-old?
Hey,
not like
most of them niggas been in the
old
service
retired
and shit, bro. Like
cage
man,
fighter, bro. 60-year-old. When I'm 27, these
niggas know different techniques and shit, man.
Hey,
nah, nigga.
Bro. I'm putting that nigga in
don't
full
judge
Nelson,
a book by its cover, bro.
So let's speak to
nigga go Liam Neeson on your
so let's speak to the scenario. So is the Pops wrong in this situation?
I don't know.
I'm on the side of the Pops. Like Blueface has been beyond, but at the same time, his daughter looked like nigga, she get violent, G. Like she domestic, G. Like some nights Blueface might be egging her on, but most nights the physical altercation come from her, nigga. Like she one of them ones, nigga, like for real. So on that note, yeah, nigga, she definitely be on the plane to Pluto, nigga. Like,
and apparently the dad was just trying to step in and try to, you know, because they do have a volatile relationship.
Very toxic.
You know, it's a volatile relationship. So the dad, you know, was trying to come in, intervene, words exchanged, and he actually pieced Blueface up first, and then Blueface came in and cleared him up. G, you know what I'm saying? I don't really see a scenario where it would get there, but I don't know if I'm piecing up the elder in the family. I like I said, I'll put him in the full another, put him to sleep or something, G, or something. I don't know if I'm piecing them up though.
But you missing the point. If he doesn't have enough reservation to not hit her, why do you think he would have enough reservation to not hit this old man?
That's the point.
Because
the old man should have factored that in.
Because that nigga daughter just beat up my mama, nigga, and my sister.
I mean, that is almost like getting his lick back. If we really being honest, yeah.
So we're not mad at Blueface for getting his lick back.
He got his lick back, man. Kind of, sort of. You know what I'm saying?
And the Pops got to know, Blueface is an athletic ass motherfucker. Like we've seen that nigga be an athlete. Like that nigga just ain't no like weak ass nigga. Like I mean, I would fuck Blueface up. Sign me up for the celebrity boxing, nigga. I'm with the shits, but. Yeah, Pop's got to pick his fight, like, because Chrisanne still went home with that nigga. Like, so what did you do?
Worst,
what did you prove, nigga? Like, she's still gonna let that nigga slap her up tomorrow.
She
is a toxic.
She went online and started airing out their family dirty laundry, man. But we're not even gonna get into all that.
That's fucking crazy,
you
nigga.
know, because you know,
there's other niggas' laundry getting aired out too, though.
What you got?
Our good old pastor, man. You know what I'm saying? What was our pastor name, man? Pastor Dior, G.
The one.
Pastor Dior, Pastor Fendi, G.
Lamar Whitehead.
Lamar Whitehead, right? So I guess over the weekend, hey, first thing first, this nigga.
The pitches. Come preach. You want to come preach? Come on up here. Come on up here. Glory to God. Now remove her out of here. Now move her out of here. Move her out of here. Amen. Come on, let's give Jesus a round of applause, y'all. Hey, yes, Lord. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Now let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take.
So just off that, G, the nigga, first thing first, he got to stop live streaming his services, G. His shit too wild, G. Like, too much shit be going on. Like, you know, it wasn't very audible there. Like, you could hear him. Not sure what the young lady was on with him, but as y'all see, like, for him to, like, you know, strong arm the young lady, I mean, is this nigga really a pastor, G? I feel like he put some curtains up in his crib, threw a cross and a pew up, and nigga, now he's saying he got a church, G. Like, I don't know. Like we that nigga preaching on a boat, G, like something like that, nigga. But how does this nigga have a congregation, or what's his following look like, G? It got to be him, his wife, and his wife family.
That was a shorty running the visuals, the audio visuals.
Yeah. She got the fuck up out of there, y'all. Nigga, you ain't cut a check in weeks, nigga. And shoved the bitch off and then told her ass to press charges, motherfucker. Amen.
Hey, Dad, that was the part. Clearly, that man is running a church to launder his illegal money. All right.
Gee, how much money can you launder through a church with 6 members, my nigga?
Hey, man. Hey, the feds don't go in there and count members. They don't know what you got for tithes and offerings.
You ain't got to report that to the. You ain't got to report that to the Fed.
He was trying to say that it was two dudes, you know, who sent 2 women to the church to disrupt his service. And, you know, the 2 dudes that sent them were bloggers, you know, and they were trying to get off sending these 2 women to the church to disrupt.
Trying to go viral, G.
This nigga did it.
The nigga say he felt threatened. He always do a press conference in front of that motherfucking garage door, G. Like, whatever the fuck that shit is, that nigga's always out there. Hey, who shows up for these motherfuckers?
That whole time, though, he wanted his YouTube spins up. The nigga he probably told her to do it.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since we thought about this nigga, man. So, you know.
He trying to stay relevant.
Yeah, man.
I didn't want to be relevant so bad, dog.
He pimping the algorithm.
Nigga, can we talk about the Dior suit the nigga was in, though, G? I didn't even know they made full-on 2-piece Dior suits, G. It
was looking kind of swap meetish.
Very, very swappish.
It looked like you know what I'm saying? From the swap meet, man.
His shit said door, not Dior, nigga. Like,
man, it was looking like he might have got that joint in Alcid. All right.
Yeah, G. The swap, G. 118th, nigga. That's where he
got that joint from the beauty supply, man. That's what it was looking like.
Nigga, that nigga got the same chain 50 Cent had on the Get Rich or Die Trying cover, nigga. Like, bro. Nigga, that's a Ja Rule Jesus piece, nigga. Cross.
He probably had some Swap Me Air Force Ones on too.
Yeah, bro. It was looking a little on the fake side, man.
Yeah, man. But
like this guy gonna send him a cease and desist. Don't put that shit on camera no more.
I'm with us. G. The nigga definitely trying to stay relevant. Potentially it could have been, but like it's just like I guess he believing that, you know, all publicity is good publicity, but to put hands on a woman and you say you're a man of faith, a man of God, and you're a leader of a flock, and vividly put hands on her and then tell her to press charges, like, you know, the nigga is wilding, bro. Like, New York, y'all got to do better, man. Like, whoever the fuck is the bishop or something in that motherfucker, get this nigga the fuck up out of there, man. He is the fucking
Can I be honest? Can I be honest for a second?
Your honesty always gets us off track, but go ahead.
Whenever a pastor refers to himself as bishop, I automatically think he's a scammer. All right, just why can't you be pastor or reverend, man? I automatically think the nigga's a scammer, G. Bishop is an X-Man that time travels, G. Like, I'm just not I'm not honoring
That's
this.
the only Bishop you acknowledge,
I'm
Jim.
not honoring this shit, man. Like, I'm just saying, it's a scammer if you go by Bishop, man.
He gonna have a pinky ring, guaranteed.
Absolutely.
So you said Bishop TD Jakes is a scammer, Jim?
Scam bam, man.
Scam bam? Not
Yeah,
Bishop
man.
TD Jakes.
Scam
What about
bam.
Bishop Don Juan, Jim?
You
Come
know
on,
what? He
bruh.
wasn't a scammer, but
It wasn't nothing religious about Bishop Don Juan, bro.
Hey man, that nigga was he was spitting the Pimp Chronicles, G. Tabernacle, nigga. Church.
Church.
I want to switch gears. You know what I'm saying? It's been a very smut-filled conversation so far. But let's get a little
Wholesome
toxic,
topic.
man. You know, let's get a little toxic. You know, John in the mode, he on his anejo tonight. We both tequila'd out. So I got a question for the whole pod, nigga. I got a question for our listeners, everybody, nigga. Do y'all think that all women are sneaky? And I'm not speaking in a cheating capacity, but I'm asking y'all, do you think that women are sneaky?
Can I answer first?
Whoever, jump in, and then I will elaborate on what I mean when I say sneaky. But
I think
go for it.
99% of the time, no, they're not sneaky at all. But women that are disruptors of peace in the lives of their men, when that nigga gets a break, he just doesn't give a fuck what she's doing. All right. So when she's sitting there giggling and shit at her phone, that nigga's like, man, she not bothering me, man. I can play the Xbox. I can fucking ball with the guys. I can watch football. It's not that she's being sneaky. That nigga got some breathing room, nigga. He doesn't care. All right. So
niggas don't care when
and then by
is...
the time they do care, it's too late.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So Alex, Nate, any of y'all got something to say? Nate camera froze y'all on this time.
No, it ain't.
No, I know it didn't, but that nigga ain't gonna say a word, nigga. But look,
I got some thoughts, but go ahead.
So this is what I'm saying. I'm not like, when you say a woman sneaky, it's never like, it don't always have to be like they're cheating or doing something, you know, manipulative or behind your back. Like sneaky is in a sense to me, like, what about, like, most women were raised to never fully have to count on a man, right? So even if you married, do y'all not think that y'all wife got a little money stashed away somewhere that you don't know about?
I encourage my wife to.
I hope she. I was gonna say, I hope she do.
Nate,
you never know when that rainy day fund money.
Wife, all y'all money in the can. Y'all don't meet at the cookie jar. Eat at the cookie jar.
I ain't even seen one of my paychecks in the last 9 years, nigga.
So the joint account.
We only have a
legit
joint
in y'all
account.
house.
We only
That's
have a joint
it.
account. Yeah.
So she ain't got no money stashed in the cookie.
You only have a joint account.
She ain't got a Ziploc in the shoebox.
You don't know what she got going on.
Right. So I'm asking.
She could be taking my ass for everything I owe, G, and I wouldn't even know it. Right about it. And so, like, where I was gonna go with your question, and why I said I did, because I think women have more opportunities to be sneaky. I think
based on what John said,
not even that. Like not the fact that niggas just be, you know, oblivious, because that's what he. I think that women they have more opportunity to for the sneakiness to show up.
Elaborate. Tell me more.
I mean, I'm only thinking from a relationship standpoint, man. Like,
okay,
you know,
that's fine.
Y'all opened up a whole Pandora's box with this money shit, so now I got to go count my checks, nigga. Now, like, y'all got
9 years worth, nigga. 9 years worth.
Now my wife got a whole separate account that I don't even know about, planning to leave my ass, and now my anxiety up.
Just saying, when you get a birthday gift, do you see the money come out the joint account?
No, nigga, but you know,
there go answer for you, nigga. She ain't divert 30% of her check to a different account that month, nigga.
But the most important gift I ever bought her, you know what I'm saying? She saw it before she got the gift, nigga. And that's
because you took it out of the joint account, huh, nigga?
Went to the joint account, nigga. So,
see?
Yeah, I mean, but, you know.
And nigga, you go to the joint account, nigga, and you take $120 out for yourself, nigga. She gonna know, nigga. You ain't never got to know about her body sprays, her nails, her feet, nigga. That shit ain't coming out the fucking joint account.
Like, I gotta ask my allowance, G. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me
ask
sound
for
like
your
a
allowance,
bitch on
nigga.
this podcast, my nigga.
We ain't trying to make it sound like a bitch, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to money, I think most women have grown up to never have to rely on a man. So they don't put every dollar that they earn in the joint account. I think that they always have a nice amount of money put to. I'm not saying a lot, but at least $200 to $500. Like I think most women have that rainy day money, that just in case money. Not saying that they would ever use it to leave you, but like it's just like nigga. Like I'm gonna say another thing. Most wives, they always got enough money if they have siblings to where they could, shoot them some bread without having to come to you behind it. You know what I'm saying? If her brother come around or her sister come around, they need something. They're not gonna be like, babe, well, we gotta, help so-and-so out this month. They're gonna shoot them that shit and not think twice about it. And they're not gonna take that from the joint account.
I think whoever manages the finances, whether it be a woman or a man, has the ability and the opportunity to be, to say the least. Whoever's managing the finances in that regard can do that. Because again, if I'm the only person managing the finances, I can do the same shit.
So let me ask you this.
All I'm saying
that's not a woman. That's not a woman.
All I'm saying is that direct deposits also have these things called allotments. And so
that's what I just said. That 30%, nigga. You sure that
managing the finances, nigga? You don't know how much that direct deposit is after tax.
My payroll goes to 3 separate bank accounts, bro. Every 2 weeks.
Hey, the game is to be sold, not told, my guy.
Wait, you just told on yourself, you goofy.
No, I didn't.
No, here's what. Trust me, they know.
And I told her do her shit the same way.
I want my wife to put something up every paycheck for herself.
But I'm just gonna say the way that the check should be dispersed, there should be a certain amount that go to the bills in the account. You should always have a little money for yourself. I don't care what nobody say. There should always be enough money for you to do the things that make you happy. What's the purpose of fucking working every day of your fucking life if you can't enjoy a little bit of it? I get it. You go on family vacations and shit. But I'm the motherfucker that's busting my ass, that's fucking stressing behind the fucking work shit. I should be able to have $150 to go play poker or buy shoes or fucking go to the strip club and make it rain. Whatever the fuck it is that you want to do, you should have a small allotment to do that.
I ain't gonna hold you. And this is not on no machismo, disrespectful stuff. But to Josh's point, I'm not asking permission to do shit that makes me happy. I'm not.
Yeah, no.
All right. And no relationship should impede on the my ability to make myself happy. So you know what? I ain't asked to buy none of these shoes up here. Right.
That's why
I don't ask to gamble.
Check in a hide to be my
that's what I'm
what?
I'm just bringing it full circle, bro.
I mean,
bring it full circle, G.
If I want to
he ain't lying,
nigga. Shit. Hey.
It's up.
That's what make me happy in that moment.
Literally, it's up. So that's what he gonna do. Literally. But no, to John's point, G, like that's the truth. Like if it makes you happy, like should you have to, run it across your wife? I get it, you guys have an agreement, but if your wife respects you, she already know, like, babe, you supposed to have some money for yourself. I get it if y'all, like trying to grind back up. So every dollar counts. At that point, yeah, it's different. But when y'all at a place where y'all fucking comfortable, like nigga, every dollar shouldn't be going into the joint account. Like she should be having a little bit on her side. You should have a little on your side. No, and it should be enough.
That is the joint account though. So the joint account is, nigga, we don't have to ask no fucking questions. So whatever you need to do, I need to do, I do it, and everything else is taken care of. I mean, like me and my wife, we always look at people who don't have joint accounts because like motherfuckers be having a separate shit.
Yeah.
And like motherfuckers be married for years, but still paying half of bills and shit. That shit just sound weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hold you though, man. My pops old school shit. That nigga paid all the bills. He paid mortgage, all the utilities and shit. And then when my mama made, that was for her. So I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying?
So he made enough. So let me ask you this: he made enough to pay all the bills and still enjoy life.
See, the thing about that still enjoy life.
Okay.
Like, no. Look.
Why do they got to be separate though?
Listen.
But
the
because how
is,
could you?
That generation of men, no, they could. Because I'm telling you, one time I asked my pops, I needed some car repairs. I asked my pops for $200. Nigga sent me to the bank with his debit card. It was like $40K in his checking account. That nigga had bread. He just never did nothing. He was just, on some like
right. And we in a generation. I saw some shit like this. I think Bay sent it over to me, or I saw it in passing, but it was the nigga was like, I'm on the phone right now with T-Mobile setting up this payment arrangement while sipping a Mai Tai on the beach. You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference, man.
Like we in a generation now where motherfuckers is like, fuck them bills if it costs me my motherfucking peace and my happiness. Like, I'm gonna set up this payment arrangement. I'm gonna still go on my motherfucking trip and enjoy myself. Right. So whereas it was like, yo, pops, more power to him. But that's what I'm saying. More power to him. It was different then. Like, they pride was to fucking take care of the family and do this and do that. Whereas in this generation, not saying ours, but like the millennial, I don't even know what the fuck these generation of kids is called or whatever, but these motherfuckers, they living life first and letting all the other shit that may stress you come second. So like at this point in life, it's like, yeah, we gonna pay these bills, we gonna be straight, but at the same time, I'm still gonna do what I like. A lot of people are like you and Alex and Nate that are in the shoe culture. You know what I'm saying? If it's a fucking release, most people ain't asking. Nigga, if I win the raffle, I'm buying all 3 pairs. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just I'm about one pair and be happy. If I win 3 raffles, nigga, I'm buying all 3 pairs. And if it got to come out the joint account, it's coming out the joint account. The shit's getting bought. But if you're doing your allotments right, if you're paying because I believe in paying God, paying yourself, and then everything else fall under that. I pay God, and then I pay my motherfucking self, and then everything else. Every week I put aside a little bit of money so that I can enjoy my days off, because them other 5 days I'm humping. So I deserve to fucking enjoy my motherfucking self when I'm off, regardless of what bills may be coming due. So that's what I believe.
All of our bread go to life. You know,
to life. That's what it should go to.
Right. So like, it doesn't matter whether that be bills, fun, hair, nails, me buying 2K and getting me the $49 VC pack.
G, you out here throwing the extra 50 on the VCG.
Hey, I ain't got time to grind.
The $100 pack.
Hey, I'm out here damn near 40. I ain't got time to grind, G. But
I'm with Alex, G. You deserve the $100 pack, G.
Get the hundo pack.
Hey, again,
sacrifices, G. You start low.
Whatever it takes, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, all of that is life, right? It doesn't like I don't know if me and her and we like-minded in that way, right? So like we gonna take care of home, make sure everything, and we take in providing our family and our children with the lifestyle that they want to live, right? Like it's not much in the realm of things that are tangible that we can't just go get if we wanted to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not much, right? You know what I'm saying? So like that leaves us a sense of security in the way that we have finances. Again, like we always are gonna do things to be more financially sound. But like all our money is coming into one pot.
And let me ask you this, not to be if this too personal, you can tell me it's too personal. Go ahead. But the thing is, like, so giving your example, both of y'all checks are deposited into the joint account.
Right.
So needless to say, it's not y'all splitting bills. Like the money's coming from the pot, everybody putting in. So it's not you just can't say like Nate paying all the bills.
Because if it was up to me, I would have all my bills on auto pay. If it was up to me alone, all my shit would be on auto pay, and I wouldn't even think about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's that misnomer where it's like you can't go 50-50. If you got a joint account, ain't it really 50-50? Because the bills, all the bills are getting paid. How not? When all the bills are getting paid from the joint balance.
Because like
it's not like it's coming from Nate's side of the bills.
Make more than her, she may make more than me. You know what I'm saying? Like
right, but at the end, when it's all said and done, it balances out, and it's not like you pay 80 and she paid 20. It came from us. So in that case, whether you want to say it's 100, or if it's 50-50, it came from the joint account. So we equal in this shit. Whether I make more or you make less, it's in the joint account. The bill got paid. So it's equal in that regard. It's not Nate paid 80 and the missus paid 20. Yeah, it came from the joint account. I know how it sounds, but when you really look at it, because y'all dumping into the same, like, look, if we both had a bottle of water and we poured each one of our bottles of water into a bucket, and then we scooped a cup out of that motherfucker, that's 50. I don't know who water it is, but we both got a cup of water. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's 50-50. Like it don't matter. We all pulling from the same bucket.
Yeah, I guess I guess you're right, but I mean, I like it's not like
you don't see it that way.
No. It's not even that. Like I guess I was thinking of it as it being something negative, but it's not. It's
not at all. Hell no, not at all.
It is.
It's not.
It is. I mean, it is. I guess it could be 50-50 at the end of the day, man. But
it's a fucking co-op, my nigga.
Honestly, that's what it is, though. Like that's
a co-op.
Like I don't know any other way. You know what I'm saying? Because we have so much invested in each other and in our homes and in the shit that we're paying for.
She 50% in on every pair of sneakers you got. 50% in on them trucks y'all got in the driveway, nigga, because it's all coming from the same pot, no matter the contribution,
that's
nigga.
A fact. Yeah.
But that's the point I'm making. So at the end of the day, it don't matter what the contribution is, nigga. At the end of the day, everybody on equal footing. So that's the beauty in a joint, funds, like joint funds. It ain't because everybody seem to be having this stigma these days. That's a big conversation. Everybody want to talk about, well, the man should be paying all the bills, or the man should be doing this, or but what if your woman bring home more and your cut is just your cut, but it's in the joint account? She not like, nigga, my money paying all this, nigga, we paying these bills. We invested in this shit. Us, we ours. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
the reason why you asked that question about being sneaky, like, and the reason why I gave you the response I gave was because whoever controls the finances per se, again,
whoever sits down and pays everything,
they have the opportunity
to siphon. Yeah, to siphon.
You know what I'm saying?
But when there's a co-op, you don't see or feel the need that your partner has to be sneaky because everything's transparent. It's all here, babe. Like, do what you need to do. There's no issues here. Like, if you see fit, I'm in agreement with you, right?
Yeah. But you really got
John,
you really got
Alex,
the motherfucker to be in that situation too.
I mean, but you trusted when you married her, when you gave her the ring.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of people that don't.
So let me ask y'all this.
I'm not saying trust like I don't trust you. I'm just saying like trust the opposite person to make decisions. With the power that is controlling finances.
Go ahead, Alex.
I was gonna say, each household, each marriage is, unique, and whatever works for y'all works for y'all. Whatever works for us works for us. Ain't no right and no wrong way to do it. If it's working for you, then that's the right way to do it. If it's if our way working for us, then that's the right way for us to do it. So it definitely shouldn't be no, damn, I need to go back and holler at my wife now because these niggas doing it this way or nothing. Nah, fuck all that. If y'all
we definitely don't want to sway nobody's, like, it's just a healthy conversation. Like, I'm building towards that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of our next conversations is, do you do the joint account before you married? Do you do it after you married? Like,
I did it before.
If you that secure in that person, then it shouldn't matter, right?
I feel like as soon as y'all live together, you do
right.
joint
So
account.
Right.
Let me clarify. You have something invested.
We have a joint
I
account
agree.
that all the household bills and shit come out of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she got her own separate personal checking account. I got my own separate personal checking account. And I also got a couple other checking accounts that I have too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what else she got going on with the rest of her money, but I know what we budgeted needs to go into that family account. That's what's hitting that account every 2 weeks when we get paid. And then all the extra money, like I said, we each need to have our own little play money. She want to go get a bag or, go to dinner with her homegirls, whatever the fuck she want to do. She ain't got to ask me for no bread. You know what I'm saying? Because she got her own money.
And what happens when you more frugal than the other person, and that other person funds is depleted? You know what I'm saying? Like what that look like?
Nigga, that's another conversation. That's a conversation.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
need to hold some.
but then that feel like allowance?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
It ain't that often. I mean, and it works both ways.
Shit,
I've had
if a motherfucker bad with money,
financial responsibility is a real big issue.
Yeah,
like not even just relationships.
I'm about to probably get myself in trouble here.
Let's go.
See, like, look, it's two niggas always. He taking that shit on.
Joffy put the battery in his back.
I'm about to get
It
myself
ain't
in
John
trouble.
if he don't do it. John, don't do it though.
No, I'm finna get myself in trouble.
John, don't do it.
If I get myself in a jam financially, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask my little brother before I ask my wife to
That's
get me out of that
crazy.
jam. Nah, look, this is the thing. I'm supposed to be taking care of my finances, right? So if there's a disruption for whatever reason, right? She don't need to be party to that because, like I said, like Alice was saying with the joint account and the bills and the household responsibilities, that is automatic. That's happening every 2 weeks. If something happens where I jam up my other money, I'm not coming to her with that. She's not even going to be made aware of that.
So if you hit on that parlay, is that your money or is that y'all money?
No, so look, this is the thing. I've actually told my wife.
That's an excellent fucking question.
No,
That's my money, bruh.
she will vouch for this. If I hit a parlay, I'll give her money with a stipulation. This money has to be spent on you. Don't buy nothing for the kids. Don't buy nothing for the house. This is extra money.
I
want
that.
you to treat yourself. If you're not gonna treat yourself, I'm gonna keep my money to me, and I can treat myself. So that's my rule when it comes to gambling. So
that's a damn good rule. That's a damn good rule.
You know what I'm saying? If I have a good weekend, she have a good weekend too, as long as she agrees to spend the bread on herself.
Babe, did you put the parlay in today?
Absolutely, yeah.
I actually like the Cardinals today. I like them by 3 runs.
I'm not taking none of that advice.
Then I'm gonna be looking at her as different. Like, who the fuck you watch the Cardinals games with, motherfucker? Sneakies, nigga, sneaky.
So, because a lot of times, man, women, especially my wife, doesn't buy a lot of shit for herself, right? I typically buy a lot of shit for her.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, man, like I want you to have wall of shoes too, but she not gonna do it. So you kind of gotta push her. Like, all right, look, man, I just won. We just won.
And that goes to what I was saying earlier about how women think. They're nurturers, they problem solvers. That's what they want to be. Like, I think most women are naturally nurturers and they want to be problem solvers. So that's why I think, like, even if you have a joint account, like if one of their siblings come to them, they're not going to hesitate to solve that motherfucker's problem. You know what I'm saying? And that in itself can create, conversations. I'm not going to say turbulence, but conversations when it comes to a joint account, because it's just like, okay, if we're going to be bailing out, Jack and Jim every fucking month, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So then at that point, do they start putting a little money to the side because they know Jack and Jim consistently gonna have a hand out or need some shit? At that point, do you say something or do you just allow her to be her?
Look, siblings, she not gonna have peace if they down bad. So if she gotta help her siblings out, she gotta help her siblings out.
Nate?
It depends how often it is, man. Because like I think of the same thing, even if it was my siblings, right? If every other month I gotta bail you out, then the issue ain't with my generosity. The issue is with you and your financial responsibility. You know what I mean? So I'll be in a place to where I can bail you out if need be. But I'm not gonna continue to let you just dig a hole for yourself regularly, and have to be available to bail you out instead of just having you take some responsibility for your finances and be able to figure some shit out. Alex?
All right, so I think it's dependent on the relationship of that person, with our significant other. If it's a relationship that they value and they know that person's trying to do better and they just keep having some bumps in the road, then they'll be looking out for them. But if it's just a habitual motherfucker that ain't never got their shit together, then eventually they just gonna wash their hands and be like, hey, you on your own. So I would say that's probably the most likely scenario that I could see where, my wife may put some money.
So do you say something to push her to that? Do you push her to that?
Nah.
Or do you allow her to make that decision?
I think if it's just a little chump change coming out of her personal account, I don't need to say nothing. That's her choice to do with her money.
Well, we talking when it started to come out the joint.
Right. If it gets to a dollar amount to where it needs to come out the joint account, well then, somebody asking you for money, I firmly believe in this. If you put your hand out, you open the floodgates for motherfuckers to ask you why you need the money. and be up in your shit. So if they're coming to me, because now it's coming from the fans, that's partly my money. Well, why do they need this help? And if I deem it necessary to help, then yeah, we'll help out. But if not, I'll be like, yo, they need to figure that shit out on their own.
Wait. So let's pause it for a second. You think if somebody asks you for money that kind of opens the door for you to ask them why they need it?
They owe you an explanation about why you need it.
See, I disagree. So. If it's somebody in my close circle, I don't even want to know. All right. If I trust you, if I'm giving you the money and I trust you to give it back to me, I don't even need to know. You know what I'm saying?
But when you asking, you're putting yourself in position for motherfuckers to have something to say, or to ask you them questions like, well, what you need it for. That's the point I'm making. Not saying that's what I'm gonna ask, but knowing if I asked y'all for some money and y'all came back and said, well, what's going on? What you need it for? I'm already knowing before I ask you that there's a realm of possibility that that's going to be your response before I get a yes or a no, because I put myself in position to have to ask you for something.
Right. None of that matters to me. Like I'm on a different side of the spectrum for that though. You know what I'm saying? So like none of that matters to me. Cause like if I have it to give, I have it to lose. In my mindset, right?
I'm not gonna give it if I can't afford to go without it.
9 times out of 10, if I'm giving somebody money, I'm not even expecting it back, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, I ain't gonna front and say if I lended somebody some bread and I see them, you know, with some new shit on, with a sack of weed, and you know what I'm saying, all this extra shit that's unnecessary. I ain't gonna feel away, but you know, like I said, I give with the intention of not getting it back, so it don't even matter.
The best way to give,
you know, because like I just expect not to have that shit back.
Right.
But yeah, no. But to your point, I mean, like that shit makes sense though. It definitely makes sense though, because like you open yourself up to questions, but I understand, you know, I can only understand the person on the other side, right? You know, and just the humbling experience that it is having to
have to come ask.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
so like, I want to elaborate a little bit more though. So so like, you know, I feel like we all kind of in a good space financially, but that wasn't always the case, right?
Of course.
So on our journeys to where we at today, I had a circle of about 5-6 people where if I overdrew my bank account, I could ask somebody for $20, $100, whatever, you know, whatever those situations might have been. But at a point, I got to a point where like, okay, I don't want to keep coming to these motherfuckers to bail me out because I can't manage my finances. So then I just had to, you know, put my big boy pants on and start managing my money better. And then I started earning more, and you know, the rest is history. But it takes that personal accountability, I feel like in some cases, where for people to kind of pull themselves out of them situations. Because, you know, thankfully I had a group of people that I knew I could go to, but that shouldn't be their burden all the time. You know what I'm saying? Why should John have to float me $20 because I fucked off and didn't manage my money the right way, and I can't get lunch or put gas in my car until I get paid on for it? That's not his responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
But some people never learn that shit if they can always, you know, go to somebody. Like you said, you had your circle of people. And at some point, you know what I'm saying, you realize like, damn, at some point, these motherfuckers gonna start looking at me like, you know, they're my enabler. You know what I'm saying? But some people never have that fucking moment of clarity where it's like, damn, I need to get my shit together. Or motherfuckers gonna stop. Like when they see me coming, they gonna know like what the fuck do he want now. So some motherfuckers will take until fucking they just completely cut off till a motherfucker just gotta shun their ass away. So this is definitely.
Well, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. First off, you've already debunked your own theory, because you basically was asking for help when you needed help and you figured it out, right? So I would look at everybody as the same way, right? Some people, they mature later, they figure things out later, and they have more bumps. But shit, that's the point of your circle, is to have your back.
Some people never mature though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many dollars it take for a motherfucker to hit their maturity?
Man, this nigga that I know right now to give me some bread, but because
if we $150 in your ass a month, 6 to 8 months out the year, motherfucker, like when is it that, you know what I'm saying? It's like motherfucker, at this point, I need to claim you on my taxes.
No, I look at it like if you are true to your word and true to the bond that we have, then it'll take care of
But
itself.
this what you I think you leaving out, John. Like it's okay, like in my mind, it's okay for a motherfucker to constantly come borrow if a motherfucker is consistent about paying back or keeping you in the loop. Like, damn, bro, I got that 150 from you, but nigga, all I got is 75 this week. I'm gonna shoot you this and I'm gonna get you back later on. Like a motherfucker that's trying to pay you back and get back right, motherfucker, come on, keep coming. Like, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker that's steady having a handout and not paying back, it's just every month it's something new. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, like at some point, I have to pull my wife to the side and say, look, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker on hard times, but we done gave this motherfucker enough ammo to pull itself up, and he consistently making bad decisions. He or she making bad decisions with this bread.
Y'all
like,
know what
at some point, we got to take our hands off. Go ahead. Go be toxic.
What the mind fuck of this whole situation is?
Go for it.
It's the opposite for rich people. Rich people are literally trained to get everybody else's money way before they ever dip into theirs, to borrow as much money as they can from as many people as they can. Like, it's
how you stay rich, nigga.
Yeah, like they really, that's how they operate, right?
I'll lose your money before I lose my money.
Absolutely, right? I mean, like, that's what's crazy is how, like, in our mental conditioning, it's like, man, we don't want to owe people money, we don't want to borrow money, all that other stuff. Nigga, rich people, shit, that's their MO. Like, hey, man, I'm gonna get as much bread as I can from as many people as I can, and owe them niggas. You know,
hey, we gonna have to take that nigga far down, man. But we ain't even delving in that, G. Hey, this a good ass conversation, man. We gonna kind of park it right here, man. We gonna switch it up for the 50th episode, man. And I just want to take the moment. I just want to check on everybody's mental health, man. Let's have a mental check-in, man. We 50 episodes in. We literally a year and 2 weeks into this shit, man. So, you know, I'm just going to, before we close it out, just going to go around the circle one last time, like we used to in the early episodes, man, and just, you know, check on everybody's mental health, man. Shit, how y'all feeling, man? We good, man? Y'all strong? Y'all feeling strong? I know I'm good, man. Mentally, I'm in a real good place. I'm coming up on my dark season, man, but shit, these conversations with you niggas definitely get us through, man. Like, I lost my mom and my sister around this time 2 years ago, and my mom's birthday is actually in a week. So, you know, it's always tough for me, you know what I'm saying? Like this time of the year, but these conversations always spark me up. Conversations with my old lady, they always build me up. So mentally, for the first time in 2 years, like around this time, usually I get dormant. I kind of, you know, shut myself off, but I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling positive and I'm feeling motivated, man. So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, our 50th episode, I want to check in with y'all niggas and, you know, really get to tap in with y'all mental. And Alex, you dropped a bombshell on us last week, nigga. So just where your mental at, you know, Nate with the kids, John, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just definitely like always try to take a little moment out and just make sure each other good, man. So for the first time in a long time, man, this time of the year, I already kicked it off. So you can come on through. So, but yeah, mentally, you know what I'm saying? If I had to give myself a mental grade, you know what I'm saying, on a scale 1 to 5, I say right now I'm about a 4, man. And that's real good for me in the last 2 years, man. I'm strong. I'm a strong 4 right now. So go ahead, Al.
Man, so I know what I told y'all last week on the show. I got the results back last week after we recorded. It was benign, no cancer.
Round of applause, my nigga.
That's a blessing.
So yeah, I'm good. I'm healthy. Clean bill of health. Mentally, I say I'm about a 3, bro. And if you'd have asked me before yesterday, I probably would have said a 4. But yeah, I'm gonna say I'm about a 3. Not nothing too crazy, just kind of being self-aware. I don't want to put myself too high or too low. I know there's some things I need to work on, you know. And I kind of leave it at that. But I think I'm in a solid spot.
All right, well, that just let us know that we need to check in on you, Mo, bro. Get you to that 4, that 5. So we appreciate you sharing.
I don't even know if it's check-ins. It's just shit I need to manage better on my own, I would say.
That makes sense.
Man, fuck it. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm always open. So I was helping my daughter with her math
himself,
homework.
Nigga.
Yeah, I was helping her with her math homework last night, and I kind of lost my temper because she was asking me how to do like dividing decimals and shit. And she waited till what's today? Monday? Yeah, she waited till Sunday
to get her homework done.
Yeah, and she had the homework from Friday. She sat through a lesson on Friday, so it was fresh in her mind Friday. She waited till Sunday. She don't remember shit. And now she asking me to, recall some stuff I learned 20 some odd years ago. And she getting frustrated because I'm trying to understand what she trying to get me to help her with. But then she arguing with me like the basics of the math that I know ain't correct. So then it's just I don't know. I kind of lost my temper with her. So if it wasn't for that, I probably said I was at a 4, but I think I need to just work on my temperament a little bit more.
Hey, man, go have that conversation with her though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you probably done already had that conversation, but it's an opportunity to grow. Had a conversation with it. This is why daddy kind of lost it, and my apologies, but we gonna do better about getting on this homework on Friday night and not wait until Sunday night, because Sunday night you're gonna catch this wrath, motherfucker. All right, John. So we got a 4 and a 3, man. What you got, man? Let's average out the pod, nigga. Talk to us.
Honestly, I couldn't even answer that question, man. Like, for me, it's just it's moment to moment, man. I don't know, man. I get some fucked up news. I get some great news. I get some okay news. I don't even process shit the same way no more. Honestly, it's like a state of like chaos, right?
You living in chaos, my nigga?
Like managed chaos?
Nah,
That's
bro.
tough.
It's weird, G. So it's like, okay, like I ain't want to bring this up on the pod, right?
Talk to us, nigga. That's what this segment for.
I found out a cousin of mine got gunned down yesterday. And the thing is, I don't feel shit. Right? But then this is the part that fucks with me, right? Nigga, like some trivial shit to like fucking like send me. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know why it's like that, but that's just what it is, nigga. And that's like the norm, or like, you know what I'm saying, just like the regular state of me. So that's why I said I'm all over the place, nigga. That's the way I would answer the question.
Nigga, that's what your brother's here for, man. So mentally, like, we condolences for your loss, nigga. We gonna be here through it all for sure. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we all living through that shit, man. We all living through the whirlwind of emotions, man. Shit, the world crazy right now. But as far as your mental health, would you say you stable, nigga? You teetering?
I ain't teetering.
We ain't talking about you trying to hurt yourself, but nigga, we just like to know that we all stable. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
I think that life is so like it's like there's always shit going on, right?
Yeah.
And it's sometimes when I have like a moment to reflect, it's crazy to me that, and I don't want to sound insensitive because I'm not really trying to come off as insensitive, but it's crazy to me that I'll be like more upset about what happens on Sunday than I will be about some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sunday is football day, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why that is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even last year, I told Al this, right? Nigga, mom's in chemo. You know what I'm saying? My son's trying to get his therapy regimen down, right? And the thing that bothered me the most was tearing my pec lifting weights. As dumb as that is, right? I don't know why that is.
I'm not gonna not to cut you off, nigga, but I just feel like that's your happy place, though. That's where that's what it mentally is. Where you invested at. Like hitting the gym is where you feel the best. Watching the Cowboys is where you feel the best. Watching trying to hit your parlay. I'm just saying. No. Hear me out.
Mental health.
No. So, but when I say the Cowboys, I'm talking about football in general. Like him being able to go into the basement, turn on the 3 TVs, zone the fuck out.
Forward to that,
you know what I'm saying?
I do look forward to that shit every week.
That's your excitement, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when that shit affects you more because you're more invested. Whereas the shit that's going on around you, nigga, you just mentally present because that shit you gotta go through. There's no excitement, there's no investment in that. Like you're invested in the outcome of all of it, but it's like, damn, at this point, it is what it is. So we gonna go through the steps. Whereas with your parlays, with your fucking football games, with your fucking gym regimen, nigga, that's the shit that fucking get your endorphins up, nigga. That shit motivates you and keeps you moving. So I get exactly what you're saying, nigga. Like I look forward to Thursday nights. I look forward to weekends and shit like that. Like I look forward to the dinner dates and the sitting on the patio, because that's the point where I get to fucking really like take my hat off and be mentally, like I don't have no concerns at that point. Like, yeah, I'm fucked up about it, but nigga, at the end of the day, this is what I wanted to do and this is what I did. So nigga, we always gonna be here for you, nigga. Like you first nigga in the chat every morning, nigga, and we gonna always entertain you, nigga. We up. So you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna look for no number from you. Just know that our condolences is with you and your family here. Nate, bring us home, bro.
Shit, I mean, I'm a lot like John, man, in that way. But this the thing, man. Like, so one thing about this platform that we have is a lot of my closest people to me can kind of get they can kind of get a look-see into the inner workings of the way I think we all think, right? And I would like to think that a lot of people close to us listen to this podcast, right? You know what I'm saying? So like whatever topics that we're talking about, you know, they can at least hear, you know, what our thought process is, right?
Perspective.
So, you know, one thing that you probably hear about me a lot is I have a super high stress tolerance, right? Super high. Like it don't really be shit that stress me out. Like, you know, my mom, she like made me read a book when I was little, you know what I'm saying, called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, right? And like that mantra kind of carried me through, you know, shit pretty much my whole life, right? So like, but this is why I said I lean a little bit toward what John says, because like, yeah, I'm faced with shit daily, man. You know what I'm saying? And like there's always shit around. And it's not that I choose to not give shit energy that probably requires a lot more energy than I give it, right? And I deflect into other shit, right? So then, like, you know, I'll put the energy that I should give something that may be important, and put the energy elsewhere, because I try to avoid negative energy, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, you know, one thing that I'm learning as we get older, you know, is that trying to filter that shit on your own is super difficult, right? So like the conversations that, you know, I have with my wife are a lot more meaningful now than they ever used to be, right? Trying to really come to resolutions in life rather than just avoiding them, right? So, you know, again, just in full transparency, you know, when I moved away from home, and, you know, like I honestly, you know, I would stop calling my parents as much as I used to, because like every time I would call, I'm hearing my parents deteriorate, right? I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying, like shit going on. And while a lot of people may be close in that situation, you know, I tend to kind of separate a little bit in that way, because I may not know how to deal with that, right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, being able to, you know, one thing that I want to focus on, you know, just moving forward is just being able to focus the energy in the right places, you know, and just open myself up to just different ways to siphon that shit out, right? Whether that be talking to somebody. Again, this platform gives us an outlet to get thoughts out on a lot of shit, you know. And again, a lot of times, and if you guys haven't noticed already, a lot of times I'll be talking directly to my wife, right? You know, or, you know, I'm talking directly to other people, you know, with the intention of them hearing, right? You know what I'm saying? So like there's a lot of things that are intentional about how I move, you know, which has kind of kept me grounded. But again, to Alex's point, what he said, bro, like, you know, I'm gonna get those times where I'm gonna lose my patience, right? I'm so go with the flow that, you know, the minute shit don't work out how it should, I catch feelings with it. Like, why the fuck you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be shit like that, right? So, you know, ultimately, man, I like to think that my mental health has always been good, but, you know, I would bet that it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
if you had to put a number on it, what would you say?
If I would put a number on it, on how I feel just on a day-to-day, I like, to be honest, like, I feel great, you know what I'm saying? But I know there's a lot of things within myself that I would need to unpack, you know what I'm saying, to be at the best version of myself, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because like, again, y'all have heard me say it before, Nate can find a happy place wherever I'm at. And that's not always again, I told you before, my wife hate that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like, it's like I can make myself cool in any situation, right? Like I can find a place to where I'm good and I can kind of just find a cocoon and chill, right?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That's deflecting a lot, right? So, you know, I mean, if I could put a number on it, I would say a solid 4 or 5. But you know, again, if we got to the peeling back some layers and unpacking some shit, you know, I mean, there may be more to it than not. But you know, if I can work on anything personally, it'll be, you know, just siphoning the energy in the right directions and not away from the shit that
needs your attention.
Yeah.
I know you want to rap, but let me ask this question. Is that why we like sports? It's because it's one of the few places where our emotions actually make sense. Right? Like you're mad because of something that's right in front of you. It makes sense for you to be mad, or there's, you know, excitement or joy or whatever the case is. Maybe that's what it is whole time.
They say sports, you experience 5 different types of emotions when watching a sport. So, I mean, I think for most males, I mean, you get the highs and the lows, but in most parts, you know, you get the highs, the excitement, the enjoyment.
It's one side of the motion, though. You know what I'm saying? You're not having to deal with the other side of that.
Yeah.
So like you can be in love with it, you know, and it don't have to love you back, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I can bet that all of us have a gang of people that we wish we talked to more often, and we can just call them or text them every day, right?
Yeah.
You know, and for whatever reason, you're gonna end up talking to that person at some point, and they're gonna be like, oh man, you should call more often, man. You should text more often. We all had that one person or a gang of people at that point that wish we called them more often. Or like you'll talk to them like, man, you should hit me up more often, or whatever it is. And like a lot of times we don't want to deal with the other side of that emotion like,
at all.
You should just you should know you should know I got love for you, man. I ain't got to call you to tell you I love you. But like with sports and shit like that, and the other shit that we find solace in, gaming, you know what I'm saying, just whatever we separate our time in, it's a one-sided emotion. So we don't have to bother with having to
the emotion that come behind that.
I don't gotta make the Eagles know that I love them, you know,
right.
At the end of the day.
Right.
Like maybe that's just based on what you're saying, like nigga, like it's a like just and we gonna rap because I really appreciate y'all being transparent, but like to that extent, like it's like what they said, like my granny is 86 years old. She just had 2 surgeries. And it's like, I know I need to call her and I want to call her, but I don't want to call her because I don't want to deal with her in the state that she in, because I know that like she got her time here is less than what she, you know, what I would expect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in order to not have to deal with that, I avoid it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you're faced with that reality every week. Like I may cut the conversation short. You know what I'm saying? Because she's at the point where she like, you know, like I'm ready to be reunited with all my family that's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Granny, I don't want to hear that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So instead of calling and having to deal with that, it's like, all right, well, shit, I miss Granny this week. I'm gonna call her next week.
Or what we was talking about earlier, like when you got family who just constantly in a bind,
taking,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I'm
draining you.
I may let that call go to the voicemail because I don't want to be able to tell you no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be able, I don't want to hear about your burdens all the time, every time I talk.
Because that shit drains me.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And as simple as it sounds, it's like, man, it does drain you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big thing for me personally. And I just rather love you from afar. You know what I'm saying? To have
what you got, Al?
I know where this conversation can go or where it could go, but I know it's getting late. So I'm gonna just say this. I think to go back to sports, I feel like we as men, and particularly Black men, it's not socially or culturally accepted for us to be emotional. So I feel like you said, sports, gambling, gaming, whatever, that's a safe space for us to, you know, exert those emotions that we suppress.
You gotta saying emotional, I think, is the wrong word. I think vulnerable is the word you're looking for.
Vulnerable.
We could be angry, we could be excited, but they're those vulnerable emotions where we're not really
right. And I think sports give us the opportunity to do that. Like, I mean, I can't yell and enjoy in my normal life. Motherfuckers be like,
you can't do that shit while you're doing your daughter's math homework. Right, they're gonna be y'all niggas 2 Fs, nigga. One for you and one for her, motherfucker.
and they do something good, I can scream at the top of my lungs, and
when they ask, nigga, you can cuss them out
be
too.
Mad. Yeah, I can have.
We gonna put a pin right here because what I want to pick up next week, and I appreciate you guys being transparent. I appreciate the 50 episodes that we've gotten through so far. I'm looking forward to the next 50, but next week I really want to open up the conversation to, when is it okay for Black men to vent? You know what I'm saying? I think that's a conversation that we need to have. And tonight's not the night to have it, but next week, I really want to dive into that idea of when is it okay for us to vent, because sports is one of the ways that most of us vent. You have a long, rough week. You look forward to that Thursday night game. You look forward to them college games on Sunday. You look forward to the NFL on Sunday and Monday. So we're going to talk about when is it okay to vent, but we're going to leave it right here, man. We appreciate all of our listeners. I appreciate y'all sticking with us. We 50 episodes in, man, and it's been appreciated. So on that note, Nate, John, y'all got anything y'all want to say before we let Alex close us out? It's number 50, man.
Get us out of here, bro.
Hey, take us on, man.
I need that 50 cent change dropping audio.
Why? What the fuck that got to do with anything?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, on that note, holla.
Holla.